single dog in the neighborhood. But then by the time the last visit, he let me hold his hand, walk him out, and got to carry him out to the car. So you see the development of these kids, that you see it's a huge thing. With the very small changes that everybody sees, you see the hurdles that the families have to deal with. And I've talked to several of the families over the period of the year, trying to help them out with some of the things that they've come up against. And probably your friends and your family are the ones that you would think are going to give you the most support. They're probably the ones that are hardest on you. And you try to figure out what you've done wrong. Your family will say, well, we can't see any change. We have friends that say it wasn't worth it. Do you think that was a good option? Do you think that was a good thing to do? And so it's hard. There are a lot of things that it's a little bit different for you when you go through. Even the medical community was, even now they're skeptic. And I've been called names by people I don't know about things they didn't see, about patients they didn't see, and things I didn't do. Names that you wouldn't call somebody stealing babies from the orphanage. I mean, I've got called some bad names from people that were said that we are doing the wrong things for these patients. But when you see these kids, there's never any question about it. It is the right thing. I've had several conversations with my parents, several tense conversations, 2 and 3 hour conversations about the source of the Simsco. That was it. I mean, it was the one that we took for a long time. One medical professional asked me at one point, when I had referred a patient, and we were discussing a patient, one of the little kids, to have a test done, and his comment was, "This kind of an exotic treatment, don't you think?" And I just told him, I think it depends on which end of the needle you're on. If you're on the dull end of the needle, I think you can probably see that. But I have never heard one of these parents, and we've worked with 7 of them, and I've had conversations with probably about 10 more, or 8 or 10 more, that word exotic is not in their vocabulary.